Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Luo Yi is one of those heroes that has a huge difference in pick rate and performance when comparing ranked mode to the pro scene. She's highly prioritized in mid lane for pro teams, boasting a 81% pick and ban rate in the most recent season of MPL Indonesia. This means that she was banned or picked in a staggering 4 out of 5 matches in that competition, highlighting how highly she's regarded by the pro teams. In contrast, Luo Yi is ranked 106th in terms of pick rate in Mythic rank and above, with a very low ban rate as well, showing how lowly she's regarded by high-ranked players for ranked games. So why is there such a vast difference in her ban and pick rates from the pro scene compared to ranked? Are the pro teams right about Luo Yi being a good mage, or are the ranked players underrating her? Well, let's talk about it.
Loneliness never bothers me.
The biggest and most unique advantage of picking Luo Yi in a team is her insane ult that teleports any allies, including herself, to a desired location on the map. This opens up surprise ambush opportunities that are only available to her. However, to maximize the potential of this ability, proper communication and synergy is needed, and that's really lacking in many ranked matches unless you're already playing in a full squad and are on Discord. If you're solo queuing, you'll often find yourself teleporting on your own to make plays, as it's hard to really tell if your teammates are going to follow you in the teleport or what they'll even do after the teleport. This really limits the potential of Luo Yi in anything other than full squadding in ranked, which I believe can explain her low pick rate.
Request backup, okay.
Everyone has the right to embrace their true self. Your life is worthless, but I will take it anyway.
An ally has slain the turtle.
You are
Let my will bend the earth.
our victories will be limitless. You are failing, the Oriental warriors.
Luo Yi's damage is highly conditional on activating her passive, which triggers a yin-yang reaction. While her skill 1 and 2 can deal decent damage by themselves, it's comboing them together to trigger the yin-yang reaction that really dishes out the damage. So it's really important to know how it works. You can see that skill 1 and 2 indicators will change colors each time we cast them, and that's to indicate whether they'll be applying yin or yang. Skill 1 is the main applicator which can apply yin or yang when it hits an enemy. And skill 2 is the reactor to trigger the reaction after we apply the opposite order with skill 1. To make sure that we can immediately apply this whenever we desire, it's important to ensure that skill 1 is a different color to skill 2 whenever we're getting ready to fight. This is why you'll often see me casting skill 1 at nothing, and that's to change the order of the skill to prepare for the next combo.
Everyone.
Moving forward, I'll mostly be laying out my item build explanation in the pinned comment of videos, unless the video is specifically about the item build. I realized that item explanations take up too much time during the video, so I've not been able to explain the macro decisions I make during a match, or how to actually play that hero. I'd like to hear your feedback on whether this works better for you, so let me know what you think. One of the main difficulties of playing Luo Yi is to land skill 1 consistently. Due to its relatively short range and its slow animation, it can be quite challenging to land it, especially on mobile targets. The easiest way to land it is to fight near enemy minions or jungle creeps, since skill 1's AoE gets extended and fans out when it hits an enemy, making it easier. But when there are no minions or creeps nearby, there's not really a surefire way to ensure it lands, other than to practice more with it and to correctly predict the enemy's movements. I casted the teleport in a visible position as I wanted to try to scare Guinevere off from pushing the turret. However, since it was a Guinevere, I didn't want to teleport directly there and give her a free combo on me. As we're squishy, we can easily die to her combo. But at least we sent our Belleric down to help already.
Future of 𝗟𝗟𝗓𝗟 is in our hands.
Seems like Turtle is spawning soon, and Hanabi is also up at top lane alone. Let's see if we can get a surprise ambush on her.
Request backup. Let my will bend the earth. Request backup.
Your life is worthless, but I will take it anyway.
Our turret under attack.
Looks like Kimmy really underestimated our damage there and got punished. I think she didn't manage to notice our skill 2's AoE as well, as she literally walked into the zone and allowed us to trigger 2 yin-yang reactions. By the way, consecutively landing skill 1 on the same enemy hero grants us shield HP, so this can help us with sustain, and this was actually crucial for us surviving that 1v1 with Kimmy.
Request backup. Initiate retreat.
I think we have a chance to steal the enemy's orange buff here, with the enemy jungler just dying. We can also ambush anyone in the area as well.
The future of 𝗟𝗟𝗓𝗟 is in our hands.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Well, Lancelot went a bit too deep there, but at least we got a kill and stole the orange buff already.
Like a string puppet, you are totally under my control.
Killing spree. Let my will bend the earth.
Loneliness
An enemy has been slain. Launch attack. You destroyed a turret. Destroyed a turret.
Everyone has the right to embrace their true self.
One of Luo Yi's main strengths is her strong AoE damage, especially when enemies are grouped up. This makes her ideal teammates to be heroes with grouping abilities such as 𝗟𝗟𝗓𝗟, Atlas, Ruby, and CC. They make it a lot easier for Luo Yi to land her skill 1 and continuously trigger yin-yang reactions for maximum AoE damage to all of them. So if you're playing with friends, try to encourage them to pick such heroes to make your jobs easier.
Loneliness never bothers me.
Looks like the teams are interested in the Lord next, so let's make sure we're in a good position to help our team when necessary.
The future of 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗟 is in our hands. Everyone needs the right to embrace their true self.
I was actually thinking of ambushing in mid, but since our team completely retreated, it's extremely dangerous to be alone here. Remember that Luo Yi has poor mobility and only has a single flicker for escape. Even though she can cast her teleport to retreat if necessary, there's a long delay before the teleport is complete, so we can still be bursted quickly before we fully retreat.
Let my will bend the earth!
That was not a good move by me there. I got impatient and exposed myself too early. The right move should have been to wait for 𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗟 to engage first and see what happens. This is why patience is really important to the success of an ambush. The silver lining is we still managed to trade 2 enemies for me though.
You are failing, the Oriental warriors.
Positioning is important when playing any mage, and that's not different when playing with Luo Yi. With many divers on the enemy team, we have to try to find the right balance between staying safe while being close enough to the team to assist whenever they are being engaged. The key is that we shouldn't be too exposed that we're the ones being engaged on first, or at least be close enough to the team that they'll be able to help us if that happens.
You are failing, the Oriental warriors.
Initiate retreat. Understood.
The future of 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗟 is in our hands. Never look back if you have nothing to regret. Your life is useless, but I will take it anyway.
Mega kill. Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Gather up force.
Bend the earth!
Ensuring your lanes are not pressured when taking the Lord is important. This is so you don't have to panic about sneaky backdoors while contesting the Lord. This job is usually done by the EXP or gold laners when playing in a team, but in solo queue, you'll sometimes have to do it yourself.
An ally
Our
has
victory
slain
is
more.
limitless.
Shut down. Unstoppable. Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Double kill.
We nearly wiped out the enemy team with only Estes left to defend. With the Lord on our side and with the rest of them on long death timers, we should be able to force the end here since Estes has literally 0 wave clear.